Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, Luminous Sphere Alliance of the Divine 144. Today we are on day 5 of 10 galactic activation portal days in a row with Keen 150, White Resonant Dog. This is right in the center 0 point of the Omega run of the Mayan Tzolk'in calendar. We also enter the eclipse window today, leading up to the partial solar eclipse and new moon on October 25th through the gateway of the holy day of the Hindu, called Diwali, meaning the festival of light, symbolizing the inner light that protects us from spiritual darkness and ignorance. The cosmic dance of universal light of Shakti and Shiva is spiraling through every living heart, resonating on Gaia in this now. Our nervous systems are beginning to resonate at a higher frequency so we can feel at a deeper level. For the deeper we go, the higher we flow. This is an attunement to the fifth dimensional energetics so we can be tuning rods for the collective humanity and a sort of entrainment for the cymatics of 5D and beyond. All we are experiencing both internally and externally is still in preparation for our quantum leap of consciousness to the new human, Homo Luminous, and the new Earth manifestation. As Gaia rises, we rise with her, and all Earth angelic ground crew are assisting her in this evolutionary process as she continues her transformation into the paradise she has always evolved to be. We are resolving everything perfectly in the unborn mind of Buddha, our true nature of pure awareness, the original divine self of presence. No matter how much effort the nefarious ones put in to halt the process, all they have achieved is slowing down the inevitable shift of the ages, for nothing can stop what is coming, for love always wins in the end. The Omega is the Alpha, and the Alpha the Omega. Emptiness is form, and form is emptiness, for the universal truth is eternal and unchanging. The suffering programs and projections were all an experiment of separation, as lessons to the soul of what is possible within the projection, and not only transcend the pain, but integrate what we have learned to develop the compassion for all sentient beings, and the infinite light of the Great Spirit. We are uplifted in the dawning of the new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 5 degrees, 12 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 22 degrees, 43 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 6 degrees Cancer. Game birds feathering their nests. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Libra. Chanticleer's voice heralds the rising sun with exuberant tones, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Time updates, feeling time delays and blips, 12D reversals, quantum superposition, plasma light codes, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Juan Jose Vallejo Cívicos. October 15th, 2022. While the hologram of the global lie in place falls, the structural integrity of the universal truth ascends towards the vibrations, frequencies, and energies of the global, galactic, cosmic, multidimensional sovereignty of the civilization. The hologram of the lie was in place to create a difficult human existence. The structural integrity of the universal truth is to facilitate human existence, quantum connected to the universal momentum of master evolution. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. The current heavy period a lot are experiencing is because we are clearing the programs from the past that are connected to the repeating karmic cycles we are ready to clear now, again, because we have upgraded our systems and now we are able to look at things from a different, higher perspective and move forward in a new way. Sometimes it feels like life is harder, the higher frequency we are, because we have no time to relax and take it easy as we used to have in the past, where the cycles of clearing didn't follow one another all the time, but there was more time in between the waves. Now it feels like the clearing, purging, triggering, receiving high frequency energy into our systems is happening nonstop, and we don't have a lot of time to breathe, relax, and just be. Times have changed indeed. But we also need to consider that we are the highest possible frequency ever on this planet right now, which means we have done so much to get here, and it will be a little harder to get used to the new within, and until we shift and change the ways of living, being, doing within the society. But don't forget, you don't have to feel other people's feelings, emotions, and energy, and you are the center of your own life. Set boundaries, be in the present moment, and love yourself. And from Divine Butler of the Light, Pars Kute. Extremely strong sound and light codes are being activated in our souls right now as we speak. As conditions in any planetary realm become more chaotic, Divine Source increases its spiritual electromagnetic frequency of sacred light. During the space-time continuum, various lower vibratory levels of consciousness that manifest as political turmoil and sociological confusion will be allowed to be witnessed, and agendas that were once secret will be known by the planetary populace. As divine light surges into cells, molecules, the nucleus, atoms, subatomic particles, the DNA, affecting consciousness, whatever is most prevalent in a person will be more evident while the light does the work of clearing, cleansing, and illuminating. Those who have been blessed with higher knowledge and who are recently beginning to receive it must remain vigilant as the programs of disharmony play their loud, non-rhythmic tunes of confusion. We must stay within the light of the higher self, which is the soul, which is divine source frequency at all times. Earth Gaia is in labor as she is given intensified doses of divine light in order to birth creation anew, and so are we. We are in the labor of the light. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. Dearest one, what if the reason we experience a challenge is simply to create the opportunity to experience miracles that bring us back ever deeper in communion with God and ultimately to the remembrance of who we truly are? Next time you are experiencing a perceived challenge, instead of moving into stress and fear, open your heart and invite God to show you the way towards your miracles. One of the most incredible experiences I have encountered numerous times involves the perception of lack. Next time you find yourself in an experience of not having enough, don't turn to the usual response of, how do I get what I need? Instead, ask yourself, what can I give? And find something you can give to someone else who needs something you have, and give no concern whatsoever to your needs. Give fully and completely without any agenda of any kind. Then watch as the miracles unfold through you, that support not only you but so many more. Allow your challenges to welcome miracles and provide your soul with the opportunity to remember who you truly are. What better time than this sacred now? Miracles await. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Butler of the Light, Rick Jewers, a higher timeline and state of being has been established and is accessible to those able to sustain a certain minimum frequency that is compatible with this timeline and reality. The entirety of the physical planet, the physical body of Terra Gaia, has within the last 24 hours of linear time had all energetic geographical chakras upgraded to vibrate at this never-before higher rate, and to reverberate outward into the 5D white light ley line grid. As a result, all individuals with already activated chakras are affected as well for the first time, energetic chakras becoming active within new ones. It is recommended for each to recalibrate all of their energetic chakra centers to match this new higher frequency and to more easily acclimatize and navigate with and within this newfound energetic environment. Side effects and indications for one to recalibrate is for the most part imbalance, wobbling sensations, and the feeling that the physical and energetic vessel is out of alignment. Whereas this is an unprecedented reality of upward frequency shift, sound, crystals, aromatherapy, and consciousness may all be required by and with some. Love and light, Rick Jewers. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sangeeta Handa. October 15th. Today we enter the circle of the solar eclipse. 15 days before the eclipse, the circle of the eclipse tunnel is initiated. It is from then the energies emerging from the eclipses begin to radiate outward, causing the whirlpool sucked toward its portal opening. The solar eclipse operates akin to the black hole, the galactic center. It starts to pull all within its periphery into itself like a spaghetti suck. On October 25th, the partial solar eclipse shall take place, covering interestingly parts of Russia, all of the Ukraine, all of India, Europe, and Brazil. Now, it's a dangerous eclipse as it's being impacted by Saturn, therefore being called the Saturn eclipse, Venus and Ketu, with of course the Sun and the Moon involved to create the event. It all occurs in Libra, whose lord is Venus. Although astronomically it is not an unusual phenomenon but an annual event, it is an occultation of powerful tantric significance. This is namely because Ketu, the shadow of the dragon's tail, enters nakshatra called Swati, just before the Grahan, Sanskrit for eclipse. The entire solar alignment is what's causing the dangerous force around the planet. The Swati nakshatra holds great occult, tantric, and secret powers. So any jap mantra recited at this time shall release great tantric power energies around and within the person. It's one of the most powerful tantric empowered times to be taken full advantage of. You can attain Edi in this period. Edi is not the siddhi a yogi requires to become a tantric. Now the Grahan occurs in the sign of Libra, and Libra signifies perfect balance. Balance between good and bad, dark and light, day and night, yin and yang. So when Libra gets eclipsed, the balance is what shall topple within and without. This imposes a dangerous situation for the world that is already suffering the throes of a never-ceasing, violent, revengeful, and vengeful war. Do not take any important decisions, nor start any new ventures, contracts, or projects from today, the day we enter the circle of the eclipses. Time management will also be an issue, though the events that may occur now within this circle and the eclipse tunnel will be temporary. The impact it shall bear upon you will be for an entire lifetime. Moreover, a lot of people will retreat in this period, move away from the material world and into their inner sanctum and cave of solitude, meditation, contemplation, and communication only with the light spirit world. This is because of Ketu, coming close to the sun in Libra. This is when any chants of the chalisas and mantras recited will formidably raise Lord Shiva's tantric powers from within and ignite the hidden tantric force from inside out. It is a great time now to pray deeply, singularly, in connection with God direct. Employ not any agent or middleman to help, employ God to help. This is the time to enlighten your antakarana and light it up like a Christmas tree. Time to raise your kundalini. Time to service your rod of power. Time to polish your sutra atma with God. Ketu and the sun alignment in this manner is a blessing too. Ketu also helps in facing any fear you might hold close and get rid of it. Ketu helps as well in taking a leap of faith, helps you to surrender to the will, which then serves as a parachute for you to fearlessly take the leap of faith. You cannot jump without a parachute. The will is the parachute that enables you to make that jump. And K2 in this eclipsed occultation makes this surrender to the will, power, protection 100% victorious. Therefore, for all light bearers, holders of the frequency, please do not waste this window of tantric opportunity to become the most powerful violet blue alchemist tantric on earth. Recite the Narasimha mantra and the Hanuman Chalisa to become fearless and powerful. From SangitaHanda.net. And from the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding Creator Source. The current setting is air, which is appropriate since we have so much change on many levels. Timelines have just collapsed, leaving no way to return to a lesser reality. The collapsing timelines were cataclysmic to those stuck in that perception. To the rest of us, congrats on moving forward, as the days of miracles are here. We are only moving forward from here on in, be it a crawl or a warp speed sprint. We will only look forward to advancement. 2 sunrises have stepped out of space and time in the past day. Relevant to our now. It is essential that you work on romantic and otherwise relationships. Things like compassion, compromise, and trust must be present in your home to establish a healthy and ever-growing life. Once you have installed this inside your borders, you are free to expand it outside of them. As usual, we have Mandela effects to discover in our daily lives. Pay attention. The realization of such will anchor you to the new timeline that you are on. Archangel Gabriel is silent because his voice has become too strong for physical reality. Earth is spinning faster because the imagined cells are no longer bound to the 3D physical day. Nature has a system to balance all things within her borders. It is time to restore natural law and annihilate dogmatic influence. Earth's natural rhythms are close to being completely harmonized. Tons of sleep integration is happening for the gifted. Sleep well. Philosophical buffet. Being honest with yourself is the most challenging form of honesty to master. Once achieved, nothing is beyond the bounds of possibility. If a seer is looking into the future, they are creating a timeline for you that includes their fears, insecurities, and shadows. Having faith in the macro is best. It is not advised to peer into the future with anxiety and mistrust. What will happen to the many who have misconstrued notions of the universe and its mechanics? As they fall, what will they look for in faith? Macro consciousness sees only itself. Don't let anyone put you in a box. Define yourself. Just be careful, as egotistical classification of self leads to division. Some dreams are alternate realities in which you exist. Our current reality operates the same way dreams do. Different circumstances can be realized through the power of intention, suggestion, or will. Have hope and faith that your pain will subside. The human brain has a natural power, but people can't control it. Thus it's absent in most. Everything exists simultaneously in different frequencies, all places and times. I can't means that a person is unwilling to do what is necessary to accomplish the set goal. You must have developed a higher mind to defeat the impulses of the beasts. If you have the power to help yet do not, you are powerless. It's not about learning anything. It's about allowing knowledge to run free into your mind and unlearning the limits set up by your outside influences. The more downloaded your understanding of the macro, the less miraculous it will be. When it becomes common knowledge to you, you are a complete expression of the macro and micro form, thus miracles become the norm. Remember your past lives have brought you to this physical moment, and be grateful for all of them in the same way you are thankful for your biological ancestors, which sometimes are the same. Someone's happiness does not take away from yours. Reality is entirely mental. Control it there. We must never allow physical reality to put a hold on us. In fact, it must be the opposite way. Timeline jumps come with something called a little death, where someone is grieving and doesn't know why. This is your subconscious letting go of the old timeline. There is always something new to explore, and each moment something new is born. A teacher's premise is flawed in its very nature when you consider there is no better teacher in existence than your own inner higher self, which is your direct lifeline to infinitely expanding creator source. This aspect of yourself knows what's best at all times and will present you with all answers to all questions when prompted to. Those who have mastered the multiverse have unbelievable circumstances surrounding them. The tools and assignments for today are in a link in the description below. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Light Consciousness. For the process of light expansion is fundamental to the flowering of your world. The unique role of you, your unique light codes, to reach your true potential of peace and harmonic convergence integrated in every thought and every breath. The true light stasis of you. For the wonderment of light is growing, reaching the far corners of every atomic crystalline structure of your world. The evolution of your world is enabling you to advance your unique light trajectory, coupled with the cosmic awakening of light. Great strides are now occurring for those beyond the mass consciousness of your species, for the gift of you is expanding, enabling you to integrate more of your world to help the collective consciousness expand, as your frequency is leading the collective light way. Like a grid of light activated within you, your role continues to assist the many. As the consciousness of light platform created by the lightworkers of your world is stabilizing, rest as the platform of light is anchored. We have achieved so much. Together we walk in light. Sending waves of light around Mother Gaia, I ask you to visualize wonderful wings of light assisting our world. To every soul that needs support to find each soul, and may these wings of light nourish, ground, and assist. With love, light family, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. The Gemini moon seeks conversation and connection, but a 10 square to Neptune sends her spinning. I'm a ghost flitting through life, thinks the moon. Great tears fall from her eyes. No one sees me, no one hears me, no one understands me. I'm just talking to myself. She heaves a sob, flicks to Facebook just one tiny like, or her latest conversation starter, and no comments. She sighs. A deck of oracle cards catches her attention. She reaches her hands, shuffles, pulls. Intuition clashes with rational thought. Deep down the moon knows this is beyond connection. This is communion with the unseen, the invisible world. But her mind pulls and pulls against the miracle. It's so easy to lie to ourselves when we're afraid. Here's Mars ready to defend mind's lies. Tired and grouchy, the moon returns home. Shuts the door, curls up in her shell, but now Jupiter's knocking at the window, telling her she's hungry, offering the world's greatest pizza, but all Luna wants is a piece of Mama's apple cake and a hug. In these mixed emotional energies, we too might need to take time to commune with our deity. Pull a card, try bibliomancy, use an online oracle, cast runes, marvel at tea leaves. Ask your mind to hush a while to let your senses perceive and receive. If you're feeling emotional, weep, then give yourself a hug. Cook wholesome foods and wear comfy clothes. Remember, you are born from centuries of love. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 150, Galactic Activation Portal Day, Day 5 of 10 day Omega Run of Galactic Activation Portal Days. What is a Galactic Activation Portal Day about? There are 52 of them, with a shape similar to the DNA structure of a double helix. Jose Arguelles called this grid the loom of Maya, helping to activate our DNA's full potential by linking both macro and microcosmos. On these days, the veil between the worlds is thinner, and it's easier to access the Akashic records, guidance, and inspiration. During the gap days, our planet receives higher frequencies and our awareness is amplified. If we are connected from our soul, it represents a great opportunity to consciously accelerate our awakening by gaining a better understanding of cosmic energies. But if we are living in the illusions created by our ego, these days can also be very intense and chaotic. A portal is a two-way interdimensional door opening into several realities, including the astral world, the far reaches of physical interstellar space, and alternate parallel universes. We open the portal so that we may pass through the portals and visit other parts of the universe and other dimensions, thus enlightening our perspective and our understanding of the great plan. Elevation to the spiritual planes is part of passing through the portal, and it is from this platform of awareness that many experiences are possible in keeping with divine law. When ascension is a mass event, it becomes planetary ascension, and it brings Earth online with a network of planets. By uniting with interdimensional beings of light, we experience an increase in astral projection to the far reaches of the universe, an increase in mental projection to the deepest universes within. We become telepathically gifted, and our personal power and overall happiness grows. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 150, White Resonant Dog. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are attune, inspire, and channel. This is the 7th day of the Yellow Seed Wave spell, and the 5th portal day in a row. The number 7 is all about tuning into the cosmic frequency, attuning oneself to a higher vibration. Use your intuition today and receive insights that will help you progress further on your path. Remember that we are in the Yellow Seed Wave spell, and its agenda is all about sowing awareness. Today's psychic number helps tremendously with that mission. Today is White Dog, which represents love, loyalty, and heart. The playful puppy invites us all to play today, and so don't growl about it. Try not to take life too seriously for once. The dog teaches us to act with our hearts instead of our heads, and that's why Dog is so lovable. Even if you are a cat person, you can appreciate the love a pet gives unconditionally. If only humans were more like those pets. If we had more heart, we'd solve all our problems. All you need is love. The white dog also represents the joy of doing what you are passionate about, and that entails putting all your heart into whatever you do. If a job is worth doing, it is worth doing well. As it is a resonant day, this suggests that we can easily tune in to the love vibration. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Resonant Dog, 7 Oak, Keen 150, 15th of October 2022, Attuning to Love. 1510-2022 equals 616 equals 67 equals 13 equals 4. Day codes 15 Spiritual Alchemy, Charisma, Magnetism. 6 Heaven, Christ Consciousness, Fertility, Family, Harmony. 13 Goddess, Cosmic Consciousness. 13 Moons, Natural Lore, Synchronic Time. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. Month Year Codes. 10 Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1 New Beginnings, Original Leader. 6 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. 2 Partner, Twin, Cooperation. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 150 equals 15 equals 6. Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Love, Romance. 1515 66 Divine Love, Alchemy. Another heavenly galactic activation portal day of divine love. Day 5 and the gap day halfway through the passage. What a forceful push forwards. Day 7 in the Yellow Seed Wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light, and blossoming into our highest potential. Today the oneness portal to unity consciousness is wide open. We are tuning into spirit through our pure hearts, and being inspired to connect with Keen at one heart and one love. The 13-4 coding keeps repeating throughout this goddess year, where we are constructing a new paradigm built on love and compassion. With the year codes, today we have a doubling of this desire to achieve our collective purpose. Tone of creation, resonant tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channel, essence attunement. The resonant tone very powerfully ignites the potential for great alchemy today, as it provides the ability to fine-tune and channel the magical forces available to us all and walk through the doorways, offering new pathways and opportunities. Today we are super sensitive as we are attuned through our senses, the emotional feeling body. So tune in and feel what your body is sensing. At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment. Number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, which doubles the magic of the blue monkey superpower present today. What are you attuned to today? What form of magical love portal will you manifest? Open the doors in your heart to greater love. Today's question is, how can I attune to divine love and unite with our planetary family as one heart? Divine blessings for the bliss-filled, merging with divine love in the cosmic ocean of oneness. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 150, White Resonant Dog, the mantra, the code for today is, I channel an order to love, inspiring loyalty, I seal the process of heart, with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of spirit. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. If you'd like to help support our work, mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Annie from Psychora, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Barbara Schworer, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this without you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com, and she has a 20% off sale on all of her handmade works of art until October 25th, the new moon and the solar eclipse. So be sure to take advantage of that. 3333 coming in, 66 portals, 6-dimensional energies coming in. Now we complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from the Summit Lighthouse. Prayer to attend Archangel Gabriel's retreat. Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. O my soul, let us arise from our abode. Mighty I Am Presence and Holy Christ Self, with Archangel Michael and a cordon of blue lightning angels, transport my soul clothed in my finer bodies, fully equipped with the armor of God, to Archangel Gabriel and Hope's retreat near Mount Shasta, or to the designated place of my holy work this night. Escort me, instruct me, and guide and protect me and all co-servers. I pray thee, now and always, as we serve to cut free all life on earth. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend ahead. as we continue down this Omega column of galactic activation portals and into the new Earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.